Done did it again. I done bought all the meat, George. George, I bought all the meat. I bought way too much meat. I bought all the meat, George. And now I have to vacuum seal it, George. While I'm watching my own video from MagFest, George. My cousin did a vacuum sealing video. So why can't I? Because I'm bad. Lamb goes last. Beef first. Penguin Misha. Making bags. Alright, I got 2 bags made. These are gonna be at least. See, I gotta figure out what I'm. Here, fuck. Costco, alright? Went to Costco and I filled this motherfucker up. And I'm looking at my freezer. My freezer's like, this is a pretty good empty space in here. But my chest freezer is not an empty space. So I'm gonna have to do some reorganizing there. What I need to do here. Usually I do my initial freeze here and then move to the chest freezer just because it's easier. I want to break everything up. Basically, individuals here. I may cook a roast beef like tomorrow. It's 8 o'clock now. I'm not hungry. So I'm probably not cooking anything for dinner tonight. I said I'm not cooking anything for dinner. You want me to cook you for dinner? Are you straddling the corn? I'm sure somewhere there's a subreddit for that. Cats that straddle corn. So hot. What'd you do to my video? Okay. The lamb, I bought this giant lamb leg and I'm like, I have friends over because they wanted to watch Dunkirk and I figured I'd make the whole piece of lamb. But that could be a week away. I didn't plan on anything. So these empty bottles, these dirty dishes. This is Zeos. Reminding you that there is a cooking channel. That this channel here, where I do the unboxings, there's a cooking channel. A completely separate channel, just for cooking videos. You get 1 a week for me, 1 a week for my sister, and 1 a week for my cousin. If we're on the ball and not falling asleep. So let's continue to make, unlock this. I think I sealed it, yeah. Okay. I'm basically just making generically sized bags. So roast beef in one of these, half a lamb leg, maybe half these. Because I want to do beef stew, I always do like an entire package. That's too much fucking beef stew meat. I mean, it isn't, but it's too much beef stew meat for me. I bought this I had the choice between Choice and Prime beef tenderloin. And this is 19 a pound. The other one was 27 a pound. And I'm like, you know what? I never really buy tenderloin. Let me buy the cheaper one and fuck that up first. Besides, it's in a much better vacuum bag. Look at it. It's like thick. Quality vacuum bag. So I'm going to split these 2 in 2. Split this in half. Split this in half. Leave one out. Split this in half. And I also bought a bunch of fish. But you can't freeze, you can freeze fish. I can also freeze those carrots. I looked it up, I asked Google. It's like, yeah, you have to blanch the carrots first. And I'm like, really? What's that? Moops, use skank moops? My cat's a skanky moops. Alright, sit there. We'll watch that later. So how many bags do I need? I just got back to Costco. Costco near me is a nightmare. There's 2 Costcos in my vicinity. One is 8 miles away and one is 17 miles away. The 8 mile away one is a 30-minute drive. The 17 mile away one is an hour drive. It's a nightmare. Philadelphia is set up like a nightmare. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Need at least 12 bags. I have more bags. Oh God. Oh gods. I gotta have more bags. This is the end of days if I don't have more bags. Oh, you know what? Maybe I put them in. Ooh, yes. On top of this, under this glass. That's where you put them. That's the ticket. Okay, plenty of bags. Whew, that would have been real messy. So what do I have? 3? I forgot how many I need. I forgot 12 bags. Undo. And when you close that down, it seals one side of the bag. When you close it down again, it seals on the other side of the zip cutter. I don't like these warps because then you have to trust that it's going to seal on top of those warps. And I don't want to cut the bags and then do and get my hands full of meat, so I'm going to cut all the bags first. Down, over. I should be able to look at everything. Like this might be a little tight for maybe those, but won't be for that. Here, we'll make piles. I need a two, you two there. You touch my spaghetti. You, that's aging this video. You need a two. Actually, I've got carrots. Maybe I'll make beef stew. See, these are huge. One of these has got to be for you. One of these has got to be for you. Ooh, what is on that? Oh, what's in the pan is on this. It's not that bad. I thought it was much, much worse. You're big. Probably do half of the lamb in you. So I still need, I'm doing one of these I need 2 bags here and 3 bags here. And another bag there. Okay, up. Short bag, short bag. Alright, so now I've got these 2 are covered. It's the least interesting Zeos video ever. Let's talk about things. Let's talk about love and life and liars. Liars. I took a picture of the food court at Costco to show the prices to somebody through a picture. And I'm walking through the store after I took it, like 10 minutes later, after the woman that served my food, like, did you take a picture of the thing? I'm like, I took a picture of the prices. And she was like, oh. And I'm like, what? I was like 50 feet away taking a picture of obviously the entire thing. What was I taking a picture of? Unless they're thinking about it for like just insurance reasons. Slightly bigger for this. Because these I like to unfold. They defrost much faster if you freeze them flat. Still sealing. Sony 36-inch CRT widescreen. Flat widescreen. Super rare. Super rare. Okay. These 2 are done. This is getting 1. This needs 3 still. That's done. That's done. The lamb could use another one. These are getting worse and worse looking. Right, you're for the lamb. 3 for this, and then I'm good. Oh, I'm gonna puke a little bit. Started feeling queasy in Costco. Might have been from the hot dog combo, but I love their hot dog combos. I love my own videos lag and like freeze up. Perfect. Now that's... Oh, I thought I hit the end. I did not hit the end. Time to undo. Come on. Okay. This stuff's tiny. It's gonna be like there. That's like that. That's enough for that. And actually, if you want to make the bags the exact same size, you could do like that. There's one. Back there. Up. Out. Down. Cut. There's 2. I'm gonna have to actually sit down and watch my whole 4 hours worth of MagFest. That's it. Oh, you suck. That was the last bag too for everything. Really strong tube. Developers, developers, developers. Fuck. What the fuck is that? Well, that is a whore of a different color. What happened there? That's fucked up. Take a picture of that later. Down. Pew pew. Oh, I didn't seal this end.
Yes. There's the box. What's not?
There we go. Food sealers are fun. All right, Bok. Stick. Stick, stupid. Stick. She's a terrible dog. Good cat, though. Fantastic cat. Terrible dog. I'm gonna go a little bit longer because I put like a 1-inch thing. And even though that's the last bag, you seal that down, it clamps it, we're good. Let's get our hands bloody. I just need some sink room. Living like you're single. Doot dot doot 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 doot. Doot doot doot. The least mess will be these. I will need to put one in a Ziploc bag, however, to put in the fridge. This is just getting cooked tomorrow. The smaller one, probably. Oh, Jesus. I could use a fork.
Modern game mailbox. That thing, I got these like that.
Now, since everything is beef that we're putting away first, it doesn't matter if you put it to the cutting board. If I did the lamb first, that would fuck things up royally. We'd have royal fuck-arounds. See how that vertical? I can just store that vertical, right? Okay, now this goes in this bag. Now, my cousin and everybody will tell you have to fold this back, because when it seals it together, it literally melts this side to that side. And if you get them wet, it doesn't do as well, and it could fail, and blah, 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 blah. There's also the option, but you have to really have foresight on this, that when I freeze this, maybe I season it, then freeze it. This way I could take this entire vacuum sealed thing, drop that motherfucker in my sous vide, and I'm ready to go. Because you can't, I've tried sous vide meat without seasoning, and it is not fun. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one long session. I'm not gonna do that and seal it. I'm just gonna go. Line wobbler. Line wobbler is awesome. I want to build one, but there's no plans online. Okay, this line wobbler. That's yours, Chewbacca. You can play with it. All right. I have a little knife. Always hold your knife like you're gonna have a fight with Steven Seagal. Ah. Okay. Lean Warbler. Actually, it came out pretty good. It's so cool. So cool, bruh. Okay. The problem with this meat, see, it's gonna be much harder to vacuum seal if I unfold this. Because this is huge. Look at the size of this thing. If I freeze it together, it'll unfold. I'll be fine. I just have to defrost a more giant piece of meat than I like.
Wow, I'm so confused. Around the same time.
There we go. One fold, one flap. 2 flaps makes it this long. That's too much. It's too much. On the flap. No flap. Many flap. This is a Costco problem with the many flap. Liner wobbler is a good game. I want to pay you the $200 for the one liner wobbler. Ferris Bueller, you're my hero. Come on. Drop it on the floor. If I drop it on the floor, I win, right? Make sure you're like not alive. Never were alive. Okay, that was just a granule and not a maggot. I've seen the Lost Boys too many times. You're reading maggots, Michael. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna make a mess. These won't make that big a mess. So far I haven't had to use a cutting board. This is good. I have to throw that bag out or that's gonna stink. It's gonna get the stankest.
There's a website right there. I mean, yeah, I tried to pull it up. Is that AIPAN?
AIPanic.com/project/line wobbler.
AIPanic.com/project/line wobbler.
I just said it. I'm almost. Fuck. Alright. Okay. 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 Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen. This way I could pull this package of 2 out of the freezer in a month. Because I mean all this beef is gonna last me like 5 months. 3 months? 5 months. It has to last me 5 months or I'm a fat ass. That eats way too much beef. It's gonna last me a long while. Where's my good steak seasoning? This was given to me by my cousin like 6 years ago and I just didn't use it enough. But now that I got it in this. Bitch, what up? Some black pepper. Black pepper, red pepper. And actually, I think I have you. This is garlic and onion powder. And even though you don't need to grind it up, look how beautiful it just distributes. I was wrong. That strip costs $60 per meter. So now I can pull out a bag of these, throw them in the sous vide, and then they'll just be perfect.
Oh God! It's a one-line pixel game. That is insane.
That is the same. Almost out of kosher salt. Okay, good enough. And these are super thick, so they're gonna be able to take a lot of seasoning. These are the only ones in the group that I would sous vide. I like roast beefs. You want them to dry out a little bit more. Okay, many Scovilles. Many Scovilles. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. It's amazing that they stay up there when the subwoofers are playing. And I have to refill this with a box that's there. So it goes there. Now I'll be able to see that they're seasoned because they're fucking blatantly seasoned. Grab it on the bottom of the bag, and I put them fat to fat. The only problem with doing these sous vide is that fat's not going to get good until you really get in there and fucking sear it. So you're gonna have to sous vide this shit and then really sear it. I think the hype train's coming, everybody. The hype train's coming. Other bag. Apparently one of my microphones is out of phase also. Someone pointed it out. And I'm like, you know what? It doesn't sound bad, but there is no centering. And when I put it in surround sound here, faux surround sound, it pushes a whole shitload to the rear, which means that it's out of phase. So I've wired the wire I built for the microphone is backwards. Now I'm gonna do fat apart, just because I like, look at the size of that one. That's dick thickness. As thick as my dick. Nope, that would have been bad. See my reactions? You know what gives me that reaction time? I eat meat. People who don't eat meat have terrible reaction times. So I've read that somewhere in the place that I made it up. Okay, less clean things to move now. Still shouldn't be a mess. I just have to like pick and choose, which is gonna suck. They were 40 bucks. You idiot. First of all, there's an Arduino powering it, so you'd have to have that. It's running a 60 FPS Arduino onto like 4 meters of tightly packed RGB that costs $60 a meter from the company. Make this way easier, way easier. Hype train, hype train. Let's cut this directly in half. God, I love fresh beef. You could just tell it's gonna be tender and delicious. Oh yeah. Where's our halfway point is the question. More pieces? One more piece? Okay. Calling that our halfway point. Oh, see now it's begun. Now I can't even fold this slip back. So one-handed hold back, like, it can't be done. It fucking can't be done. If I support it like that. Yeah, okay, it can be done. You learning? Are we all learning fucking here? $19.98 Cole, this would suck my ass. I would like to do a like a couple different, like if I took those 4 steaks and I separated them into individual bags and I did different seasonings for their entire, like freeze them all for a month and unfreeze all 4 of them and then cook them and see what the different consistencies and, like if I just salted the fuck out of one, I mean the fuck out of it. What would that do? How would that react? Then I did one that was just too much pepper. Then I did one in like the sriracha oil that I have. I can still add the liquids to that. I just have to be really on the ball when I use the actual freezer. Zip tire. I'm fine. I'm fine. We're freezing, we're zip tying. Oh, yeah. So I gotta go park my fucking car and they're gonna move my other car back. It's gonna be, it's gonna be, double up, We're good. 3 of these and 2 lamb legs. The lamb has to go last because it's a different meat. But this actually requires draining and cutting. So that's what this cutting board is for. Let me set the 3 bags up. Made one really big. Actually, wait, no, you're for lamb. You're 2 bags for lamb. You're lamb bags. You're the 3 bags for this. Let's not have what just happened happen again, so let's just preemptively sleeve these. Okay. They had a fucking free claw game, but you had to give the toy back after you won it because he couldn't keep doing that. And then there were going to be a competition, a tournament. There'd be a fucking claw game tournament The guy the day before had gotten 10 toys out of it. Okay. Good, good, good. I gotta put these where I can easily grab them and they're not gonna get completely messed up. They do not need to be here right this second though. Such a good vinyl. It's like a vinyl. It's like such a nice wrap. I feel bad breaking the seal. That's the reason I bought the fucking non-prime, honestly. Okay, that'll get cleaned better, obviously. Obviously. Blatantly, obviously. Look at the meat juice. Oh, the meat juice. I'm gonna actually physically rinse this off, by the way. There's no reason you can't. There's just the issue of, I have to turn around and bring this to the table behind me, and it's just gonna be dripping meat juice. If I had a second pair of hands here, this would be great. So instead of that, we're gonna do something that health and safety would be fucking pissy at. 1, 2. I bet you if you went back to the slow-mo and watched from some other camera angle that isn't currently visible, you would say I didn't drop a single drop of meat goo. Alright, let's rinse this out. Why am I filming this? Zeos, why are you filming this? Because if I didn't film it, I'd feel like I had to do this. It's work. But once I'm filming something, it ain't work. It's content creation. Can I write this off? Totally. Write this off. You're totally linked to the, lives and shit. Make $1 on it, you can write it off. I'm sure that's how that works. Tell me it's how it works. It's a weird shape. I want to just fucking eat this right now. Is it done yet? Is this done yet? It's a lot weirder shape than I thought it would be. It looks pretty consistent in the packaging. No guts, no glory. That's my cheap knife. There's 1. There's 2, and there's 3. So this is like the middle. I bet you if I weighed these, they'd be real fucking close. In fact, maybe we'll weigh them. We'll see how. That's a good judge of a human and how their kinship with meat. Because I just cut. I'll zip them up and I'll vacuum seal them, and then we'll weigh them. Eventually, I'll get good at this whole like food thing. Oh, this one's definitely heavier than that one. I've already failed. I bet you these two are close though. That's got to be like a culinary. Wow, this one weighs nothing. This one weighs nothing. I failed. Complete failure. This, let's. I don't have any other beef to cut. They're playing the rowing game. My brother and I play the rowing game. I put the camera behind me and you can see the back of my head. You sickos want to go check that out. It's at some point in that 4-hour MagFest video. I'm not worried about getting beef on the lamb. I've already got the lamb on the beef, which isn't happening, so we're good. 1. That one's definitely the heaviest. And then this is second, and this is the lightest. Come with me, and you'll see. I'm about to do the same thing and get lamb drippings everywhere. Actually, they probably can't put the lamb down. I would just pick the gutting board up and put it there. And you're sly, me and you smell, 'cause you're lamb. By the way, the 2 things on this earth, I'll give the internet some insight into the real Zeos. He gets gassy from 2 things. Not broccoli, not asparagus. Fried chicken. Korean fried chicken is probably one of the better ones that like doesn't give it to me, but like KFC or Church's or anything like that. Condoms? Free condoms! Will really mess me up. And then lamb farts, get the fuck out of this state. Don't even say in the state. The tri-state area. Just is clear it. Okay. this. Here's what I'm gonna do. Oh, it smells like fresh lamb. You know what fresh lamb smells like? Hardly anything. Now I'm gonna have to cut that webbing, which is a shitty thing, because I don't actually have any butcher's twine, and I've never butchered twine anything. Jay does it all the time on the cooking channel, my cousin Jay. He is far more adept in the kitchen, but I'm like the rebel. Like, I don't cook things fully and then I get sick. Well, actually I never get sick. Did send my mother to the hospital once though. Undercooked chicken, but again, rebel, have to maintain that. My sister is a baker, so she's very by the book, literally by the book, but she'll at least experiment a bit. And me, and Jay is like health and safety, here's how you do this. He knows things. I don't know things. We've got a split there already. If I don't have to cut the meat, I will avoid it as much as possible. I have to cut it there. You know what I didn't do, boys and girls? You know what I didn't do, boys and girls? I didn't fuck with the bags. Suck. Didn't I just learn that? Problem being not that I have meat on my hands, problem being that my hands are fucking wet. So that's like negating the fact that I'm doing this. Just bags of meat. Just bags of meat. Zeo's got his bags of meat. Okay. I usually just leave the water running because I hate the planet. I've seen those anime memes of Planet Earth and how she's dying and needs help. Fuck that bitch. This is my version of looting her, is by just letting the water run. That's a slightly bigger piece, but it just is. Alright. That should be the last of me touching meat. Like in the rawest form. Away. Clean. Solving a Costco run. Actually, I should calculate the cost. I'll get my receipt and that'll be the title of this video. Zeo's puts away $300 in fucking Costco meat. Which is why I have a chest freezer, because fuck it. I don't want to go and buy this. First of all, Costco is the cheapest for meat. You have to know this. Let me show you the way. Let me show you the way. Costco is the cheapest meat. I go to like my local Giant and I look at like a steak and it's like $16. You know, I got those 4 steaks for like $23 or $26. It's like ridiculous. And it's always a better cut. It's as good as you can get to like a butcher without even getting butcher shop prices. I'll wash that properly at some point. Try not to like wipe up like a blatant blood spot and then wipe the rest of your towner with it. Wipe it and then go back and clean off and then come back. Okay. Let me show you the way. Let me show you the way. There's my bro. There's some other dude. Oh, that's they're going. All right. Now, show you the way. Here's what's gonna happen when these things get sucked. They're gonna trap air behind like a, this will be easy because it's a round ball, but some of these other ones are gonna trap air behind it, and if you don't see it and work it out, it's gonna seal and it's gonna ruin it. It's gonna ruin it. Now I like, this would normally be sitting counter high. This is a 3/4 inch cutting board with a 1/4 inch rubber feet. So it's actually lifted up a full inch. And that it's good for this model because you have to do this. So it's actually an inch up. So if you don't have, if you do buy this model and you don't have a 1-inch cutting board to put there, and here's how this operates. You literally just push these two things. Oh, it turned off. Push here. It closes. It starts sucking. It's got action suck features. You watch this corner here, make sure that sucks up. You see the liquids going, hit seal. As soon as you see liquids like heading up, you're done. Because all it's gonna do is start dumping liquids into the tray, and the tray fills up. It's annoying. Sucking liquids is no more air. And you can see there's no more air. And that's it. 1 down. 11 to go. And you don't have to put it towards the bottom of the bag if you don't want. Wait for it. Now it should auto detect. If it doesn't suck juices, it'll auto detect when to actually throw the seal on. These are just really juicy pieces, so we're gonna watch it. Air is gone, juices are going up, seal it. There's no air there. Okay. Come on, baby. Yeah. Now, see, some of the juices made it past, and they're in the exposed flap. So we're just gonna rinse that out. That's why I like to stop it beforehand. Now just make sure that the seal, because it means liquid is going here while I was trying to seal it. You can see right there. Is it not sealed all the way? It's sealed. You'll know when it's not sealed. Okay, I might even get a magic marker out and mark this as the date, but I mean, it's all gonna be gone. It's just all gonna be gone. It'll freeze faster and defrost faster if it's flat also, so beat your meat at this stage. And you could do that. Make sure you get all the air pockets out. See, now I'm not going to touch it because the liquid's going up, but there's not a lot of it. So it's going to figure out, okay, I'm just sucking on nothing, and then start sealing. Did other lamb have that same problem? Not really. We are a fucking meat sealing machine. Boli. And the instructions do not say whether to put the textured side down or up. I'm doing it down and it seems to work fine. So you should all do the same because I'm doing it like that. Sucking. These corners here, you want to get it out. It's gonna start. There we go. Show you the way. He'll show you the way. The next one ready. Steaks. There's some steaks up in his house. Yes. Zeus is all about that. All about that cheap meat, bro.
I don't even bowl anymore. I know I can't bowl.
Alright, I'm going to try to get these to separate. Now this is what will block the air in the corners. Because it's full size. There we go. You can hear it going. Perfect. Get that air out of that corner. Get that air out of that corner. Seasoned motherfucker. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for like 3-4 weeks when I pull these out. And that will lock up for cleaning purposes and stuff, or you can just get it lined up. And you basically just line it up so that the top of the bag, if there's drippings, will go in there. Hit both sides so you don't accidentally. Pull it. Nice. A little bit of liquid creeping up. It did it. I didn't even get a chance to hit the button. Fucking Rampage. I gotta figure out how many levels are on Rampage because I played them all with cheese. Right. Crazy big ones. 2. These are great when you cook them fast in a pan and just slice them. And oh, maybe I will eat one of these tonight. It's ruined my whole fucking zen. Corner here, that's what we're looking at. As it sucks. Straighten it out. Just keep straightening it out. Pull this way. Good. No fluids, it'll figure it out, it'll seal, we're ready to go. Have a magic marker here? It's got me a blue UMT 360. Hold it straight. Watch these corners. You hear a little bit like that's a textbook seal. Textbook. Fucking textbook. Alexa, what day is it? She can't hear me. We got roast beef and 2 more. God, it feels like I'm doing way more than 12 of these. What is today? It's either January 12th or January 11th. You also don't want to tear the edge, so be careful when you unfurl that. And big fat things. That should have no problem going. Oh, I have my phone. The 11th, a Thursday. There'll be a lot of crinkling, a lot of crunching. There it goes. I was say it's taking like an extra long time because you got to be careful. If it's crunching here, it's pulling the seal. I'm gonna hit seal. She's trying, and she just. This is something that I either should have put the meat to the bottom of the bag, or I should have made the bag longer. We got a good seal, and there's no air in it. Just gotta watch out when it's a big fat piece, it does weird things. One, 2, 3. Oh God, that's nice and sharp. Let me get those bunions off your feet, Grandma. Should I weigh everything I'm freezing? Just like my cousin would super do that. Just anally weigh everything. So we could decide based on the ounces which one he should be eating at this time. See the edge of the bag. Actually, I wonder if I could do it from one side. Let's find out if I could do that from one side. Because I see a picture that showed 2 fingers. But it might have just been showing that you could activate it from either side. Lots of liquid. Seal. The lamb and this. The most expensive pieces of meat. Lots of moisture. We're gonna weigh this in ounces? No. We're gonna go full fucking grams, bro. Oh, tons of liquid juju. Tons of the juju. Because it will be on the outside of this, and that will be nasty. 622 grams. Flip it over. 623 grams. So now I'm gonna have to watch out because there is liquid in this. Hey, I rinsed it off too, so there's probably some residual moisture from that. All right, here we go. One side. Why does it make you do it from both sides? I don't understand. Alright. There was a lot of liquid that was holding a lot of air. So now I gotta clean that fucking drip tray out. Oh, yeah, okay. Be sure you to weigh. Alright, 623. 797. I said this was going to be the lightest. I said this is gonna be the heaviest, so let's see. Bag seem wider. Oh, is the bag actually wider? You know what? The bag might be, yeah, it totally is wider. Okay. Six, 2, 3, 7, 9, 5. Alright, it's the heaviest. It's gonna be 820. 979. Let's try that again. 905. What? 948. 974. 976. 969. I like that one best. So completely fucking wrong. 969. Okay, so I'm terrible. I'm the worst person on earth and this sucks. Oh, I guess the date is the 11th. So, best place to write it. Is that everything? I feel like I've accomplished something. Okay, move. Bitch. 1, 11, 18. I guess 111. I mean, the odds of me leaving this in there for over a year are not 0. 1, 11, 18. 1, 11, 18. Okay. Oh, 11, 11, 18. That's not good. Alright, we'll get rid of that one. There we go. 1, 11, 18. I'm not gonna write what cut of meat it is either, which has fucked me up in the past. I mean, I know what's lamb. I know this is lamb. 1, 11, 18. Right on the smooth side, if you can. 111, 1981. I've invented a way to time travel, but it involves freezing meat. It's very strange. 111, 18. 111, 18. 111, 8. It's actually the neatest one, and it's floating in the middle of the air. 111, 18. That one got super huge. Okay. Well, there you go. Any of these lose their seal? This one did. This one fucked up royally. Look at it. Completely lacking in... Oh, it's right there. It's open. So, how do we deal with this? First, we let the liquid out. Through that massive hole that's there. We gotta cut another bag. Fuck. Fuck! You've witnessed me fail! Everyone on the internet must die now. And this one too? Just so much liquid that it fucking... They didn't hold seal. This one's solid. Alright, I gotta redo 2 of these. I'll save you guys from the... I mean, I would say I'm gonna save you from having to watch that, but you watched it from the fucking beginning. What is wrong with you people? What is wrong with you people? And I should probably leave those in... Don't get cut. Especially by scissors covered in meat juice. Okay. And now that I've cut those open, now I'll make the bags. Which one should already be made? How bad is this? There's a drop in there. Just a drop. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. You know what it was too? Those were the last bags in the roll with the really bad, like, warping. Like the bad things I was straightening out. So I'm gonna blame that. So you just got to be real careful when you get to the end of the roll. Okay. You can dry the meat physically with like a paper towel. That's not illegal. I'm gonna touch it. I'm touching it. Remember when I said I wanted to touch meat anymore and I was so happy? I lied. I lied to myself. I lied to you. Looks like beef tongue. It's not. Not against beef tongue. You better slice it real thin. Let me grill it up myself. Okay. Again, shouldn't have to touch meat again. Heretic. Alright, much drier now. Different bags. Wider bags are not always better because then you have a longer seal you have to deal with. Lots of liquid still coming up, look at it. This like 10 minutes sit out, you'll know if any of them leak. Just like I found out these leaked and I sealed these last. Got a little bit go past, but that's a good solid seal. I'm not worried about that anymore. This one's a fucking, looks like a rice cake from an anime. Yeah, but I actually prefer the narrower bags. Wider bags feel like I have to do more work to get them to line up. Okay, it's good, it's tight. Seal it. All that liquid just gets squeezed out of that meat. That's why you're paying $19 a fucking pound. All that other meat didn't give a fuck. This meat's like, I'm a sponge. I'm a meat liquid sponge. Yeah, see, it stopped it before it got to there. Okay. I think I'll take a family photo, post it on the Z Cooks Consortium Telegram. Oh, by the way, if you are watching this on the Zeos Pantera channel, or the Z Cooks Consortium YouTube page, there's a separate Patreon dedicated to the cooking channel that the proceeds go to my sister and cousin, basically, and they keep that channel running where they want to do like the shootouts. And if you're in the $5 tier or higher a month, you get into a private Telegram chat that is only other people who have paid at least $5 or more for the cooking thing. So it's 20 people in it plus the 3 chefs. Me, I get to call myself a chef, giggity, my cousin and my sister, and we just hang out. My sister will make you Christmas cards and shit. She goes well beyond what I would do because I don't like any of you. I mean, I like you a little bit, but I wouldn't like make out with you or anything, unless you were cute. 1, 11, 18. 1, 11, 18. I wrote that on the rough side. And I got that to stay. Not only did I miss where I was aiming for, it spun and fell on the ground. Okay. Here comes the beauty pot, Rich. Okay. Some lamb. Some of that. Let's stack this up. I want to show the actual like amount, so we're gonna layer it. Can I be a photographer that just takes pictures of vacuum sealed meat? I feel like I would excel in that area. Okay. The 2 steaks. It's like when you build a Lego car and you step back to look at what you've done and you're like, yeah, I'm super proud of that. Same thing. Only I could eat my Lego car. Pop that in there, fold it over. I don't want to hide too much of the, Oh. Why is it such a turn on for me? Look what we've done, boys and girls. Mostly boys, some girls. It's the meat apocalypse. Let me get a nice close up of that. People are like, oh, you have all that stuff stuck in your colon. Bullshit. You know how I know that? I have a bidet with turbo mode. Whoop. Okay, that's all good. It's time to straighten out the freezer and figure out what has to go and what has to stay, and then this is not on film because now I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Woo!